you'll see the Bears against Dallas. So check your local listings for the game and times in your area. It starts at 12:30 Eastern Time with the NFL Today. And look at this. Pittsburgh beating Minnesota and Green Bay over the Rams. If that continues, that could be for the NFC Central Division title. That game next week. Heath Sherman straight ahead. Gobert at the stop.
You know, Pat, you just think a year ago that Desmond Howard, watch him here, he was the Heisman Trophy winner. And they had him in New York, and they were doing all these things. He's a #1 draft choice. He comes into the league. Look what he's doing now. He's covering on punts. He's getting double. And when you get doubled on punts, they take pretty good care of you so you don't get down there. And then after you get down there, there's still some action.
2nd and 6. Here's Cunningham. Pass complete to Keith Byard. Hit by Copeland, a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like there's something wrong with Charles Mann, because you're going to see him right here, and he is kind of free. And it looks like no one blocks him, but he just can't get there. And that's part of Cunningham and seeing him, but he was just standing out there. Looked like if he would just see it now and just take off towards Cunningham, that he really could have put a hit on him. But he just can't seem to get there.
Looks like something's wrong with his leg.
He doesn't have the speed.
Again, that happened to him. Copeland made the stop after a gain of 8.
And what they did is they made Charles Mann work out, and then they cut back inside. See, he's the end man right here. And you see they got a double on him. He works out, and then boom, they just cut right back to the inside off him.
Looks like he can't push off. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Philadelphia 14, Washington 13.
To those who still believe that only expensive luxury cars should offer standard anti-lock brakes, a driver's side airbag, and sophisticated engine technology, we think you'll come around. The Civic EX Sedan from Honda.
He was as determined
Have you had enough of it?
as he was defiant,
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, get the union back!
as courageous
He said, why shouldn't he take you out in the alley and beat you until you beg for death?
as he was dangerous.
The Justice Department has plenty on you, Mr. Harper.
In every conflict there are casualties. The question is what has been lost and what has been gained.
Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, Hoffa, rated R. Starts Christmas Day at theaters everywhere.
The DeskJet 500 black and white printer. The DeskJet Portable. The DeskJet 550C printer with color. See what you can do. With DeskJet Printers from Hewlett-Packard, it's easy to make it happen.
Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes. If you think Washington insiders are afraid Governor Clinton will clean up their act, then think again. They can hardly wait for the new administration. Tonight on 60 Minutes. That's followed by Murder, She Wrote. Then it's a CBS special. Holiday greetings from the Ed Sullivan Show. Bob Newhart hosts a retrospective feature of past holiday appearances by Elvis Presley, the Supremes, Robert Goulet, the Three Stooges, and many others. That's tonight on CBS, 2nd and 2 here. Cunningham. Sherman, first down and more. Stopped by Copeland, but he scrambled for 12.
I'll tell you, Heath Sherman really hit that thing in there. They had a free man coming from the outside, and they just couldn't get him. Watch from his left side there. He's just going to break a tackle. There's going to be someone come flying in right there. It was Collins, and he just ran right through Andre Collins. I tell you, he hit that hole quickly and with power.
Sherman 14 carries for 84 yards and a 21-yard touchdown. He gets the carry again and again. Hits Sherman. Gets good yardage to the Redskin 45. Picked up 8. After 3 quarters, the statistics. First down's pretty even. Philadelphia's been able to run. Washington's been able to throw a little bit better, but the Redskins have had 3 turnovers.
Yeah, that's a big thing, but the interesting thing is they've had 3 turnovers. The other team has had 1 team, but there hasn't been any points off of turnovers yet.
We'll return to Veterans Stadium after this message from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
This is CBS.
PC, CompUSA has over 5,000 computer gift ideas at super low prices every day, right?
That's right. Like WordPerfect for DOS 5.1. WordPerfect for DOS 5.1 has lots of great features and makes word processing super easy.
Just what I need for my letter to Santa.
That's right. And this Panasonic printer is a fast color optional 24-pin dot matrix printer. It's really a great value. There's nothing like Christmas in the USA.
CompUSA, the computer superstore.
Yeah.
You know what we've done here, PC?
What?
I think we put the computer back in Christmas.
Do you know the national debt is almost $4 trillion?
That works out to roughly $16,000 for every man, woman, and child in the country.
Even the goldfish is into somebody for 30, 40 bucks.
Relax, I'll float you a loan. And with banks charging up to 19% interest on our credit cards, we're literally drowning in debt. No offense. This is the American Express card. No interest, no revolving debt. So you don't have to worry about going belly up. You're right. One too many. I didn't know he could do that.
When you move into a new house, little things are going to come up. Unexpected things. Things the previous owner forgot to mention. So to make your new house a home, turn to the book with more choices. It can even help if you want to get out of the house for a while. Bet you'll learn Bella, Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bella Printing Company.
This is Diane Allen wishing you a joyous Christmas from all of us at Channel 10.
That's Danny Copeland shaken up on the last play. Walked off slowly. He's walking faster now. Second and a long one. Fumble. Still loose. Fumble might have gotten them the first down. They wouldn't like it that way. I mean, to achieve it that way. Heller, I believe, came up with the ball.
Well, we'll see. Heller's number 73. He's a left tackle. He never get the handle on the ball. Collins goes there for it. It pops out. It's right at Heller's feet, and he does fall on it. I don't know if he felt that ball hit his ankle or what.
The ball was fumbled forward legally.
Fumble forward legally.
Boy, there's nothing like a legal fumble.
You don't get many of those.
No, not so. That's real football, man. What do we got here? We got a legal fumble. Hey, let's get some more legal fumbles.
Reggie White will take those.
Yep, that's probably compared to an illegal one. You know, that old one that if it's 4th down or in the last 2 minutes, if you fumble it, you're the only guy who can recover it. It was 3rd down, so the big old tackle can recover it.
Myers on the move again. Has been all day. That's Walker. He got perhaps a yard. Met by Shane Collins.
I've always felt in the playoff games that they turn everything up a notch. That the hitting, the blocking, the tackling is much crisper, and I feel the same way in this game. That we're seeing a very intense, very hard-hitting, very crisp tackling game.
Well, they all treated it yesterday and today, I'm sure, as if it were a playoff game.
Well, and they know that. I mean, you don't have to know formulas and stuff. The winner of this game is in the playoffs. That's simple.
2nd and 9. Here's Cunningham rolling to his left. Wise decision. Copeland back in the game. Made Cunningham look for a place to go down.
This was going to be that bootleg again. You see, he has Baldinger, number 62, pulling out in front of him. And I don't know why he didn't try and outrun Copeland. he saw Copeland coming up from the inside, and Cunningham just stopped. Now that is an instinct. Usually